If, like me, you can only learn of significant historical events through anthropomorphic claymation poultry, you will have loved Aardman's millennial smash hit Chicken Run, because not only is it an uplifting under-chicken story about a resilient flock of imprisoned flightless birds, but it's also a rather unsubtle, on-the-beak retelling of The Great Escape, the very real story of a flock of imprisoned flightless men, who managed to plot and execute a mass escape from Stalag Luft 3, a German prisoner of war camp for captured British and Commonwealth airmen. Whilst to this day Chicken Run remains a beloved family favourite, it has one major flaw in its format as a film, in that the story is absorbed passively and therefore extremely boring. They fixed this, however, with the release of the highly superior video game version, which allows you to control the protagonist Ginger, a God-fearing chicken so devastatingly aware of her own mortality she has developed paranoid schizophrenia, which manifests itself in the form of a small, isolating beanie, incoherent ramblings on plans to escape, and a fascination with a variety of worthless household items, which she desperately hopes to obtain in some dopamine-fueled attempt to appease her malevolent jumble-sailed demons. The gameplay relies heavily on stealth, which means you spend most of your time either running from or being eaten by dogs. Dogs are the most prominent obstacle in the game, standing in the way of Ginger's perceived spiritual enlightenment, and are supposed to represent low-ranking SS officers, patrolling the camps and just being generally evil. Luckily, just like real members of Germany's right-wing paramilitary organisations, the dogs love Brussels sprouts, and will instinctively go towards any they see or smell, as if in a Darren Brown-type hypnotic trance. I think the use of Brussels sprouts is a reference to the German occupation of Belgium, which began in 1940 when the Belgian army surrendered to the Germans, who would then later use Brussels as a centre of administrative operations until liberated by Western Allies in 1944 and 45. The other enemies in the game are the infamous Mr. and Mrs. Tweedy, who are just as terrifying in the game as they were in the film.
No chicken escaped from Tweedy's farm.
I think they are supposed to represent Hitler and Goebbels, although Nick Park refuses to confirm or deny this. My only real issue with the game is the character of Rocky. In the film he is a lovable hapless hero played by Mel Gibson, a man who would ironically later become an anti-Semite. But in the game he is an unlikable creep played by a failed Robert De Niro impressionist without any professional voice acting experience at all.
Yo, baby doll.
Great. Did you get anything?
What?
All in all, this is a great game, which can either be enjoyed as a fun 3D platformer or an educational World War II simulator. You can use it as an escapism from the crippling realities of war, fraught with danger and death on an unfathomable scale, or you can use it as a reminder of just how lucky we are to be alive, and as a way of paying respects to all those who died for our freedom. God bless.